So today we just needed to get a bunch of seasonings. And I like how they organize it. It goes in alphabetical order. And this bottom one is basically, it's like they know it's for seafood boil. So they have it all right here. Like they have the Old Bay seasoning, the lemon pepper seasoning, basically everything that we needed. But we on a budget, so we got these ones up here.
Hey NoreenyDays, what you doing?
Peeling and gonna cut and mince the garlic.
For what?
For a seafood boil.
Oh, it's not really a seafood boil.
You guys call it boiling crab. Do you guys call it the same thing? Seafood boil and boiling crab? I feel like they're the same thing.
Well, while she's getting started with that, here are all our seasonings. We have cayenne red pepper, we have paprika, we have Cajun, lemon pepper, we have Old Bay seasoning and cane sugar, and 3.5 sticks of butter. Now the recipe says use 2 tablespoons of Old Bay seasoning. However, I have discovered that this is really salty. So I would highly suggest just using 1 tablespoon of Old Bay seasoning, because in many tests I just realized that it's too much. It just overpowers everything else, and I don't really like that. So 1 tablespoon of Old Bay seasoning. And yeah, now we're just waiting. Pots are heating up, so I gotta get started with the butter. Okay, while she's mincing the garlic, Mom, get out of the shot! I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of all of this into this little pot right here, this little cup, measuring cup. And then I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon and 1 tablespoon. All right, and then we're just gonna mix that all up. Okay guys, so right now we are actually making our corn. And the reason we're doing the corn right now is because I feel like it takes a little bit longer to get this corn ready. And we just wanna have everything set. So that way, once we're ready to just start eating, we just toss the corn in there and we're good to go. So we've got everything prepped here, ready to go. My mixture that I made earlier. The sauce and the sugar come after, and the butter to melt. And we got 1 lemon for the shrimp to cook in, well, or to boil in. And then we have Noreen, who minced and cut her garlic. So she did a lot, which is good, because this is actually part of like what makes it so good.
It's like 2 bulbs, so yeah. It's about like 10 cloves. About.
Yep. And this is about 2 pounds of shrimp, and we got this at the Asian market because they were having a special.
And we went ahead and washed.
Yeah, we washed it. Yeah, we rinsed it, so it's ready to go. So once the corn's ready, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna let it melt.
Ooh.
Make sure you start stirring it because you don't want it to...
I don't want to get popped on.
It's not going to pop on you. 3.5 sticks of butter.
So we're putting 3.5 sticks of unsalted butter.
Yeah, make sure you get the unsalted or you're going to have very unpleasant shrimp.
Now that the butter is melted and to a slight boil, Jean's going to go add the garlic. I don't want to get popped on. Oh no, it's fine guys. It's fine. It's fine. It's not poppy.
It's not poppy.
So we stirred it in for about a minute, and now we're gonna add the little concoction that Jean made with the seasoning. And also while this is going, we started up a pot to boil the shrimp in, because potatoes don't take a minute to boil. We're gonna go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of sugar just to sweeten it up a bit, because so far it's really salty, so we just added the sugar, kind of balance it out.
And then we're just gonna add 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons of hot sauce. Yes. We chose a Louisiana hot sauce for this recipe. So I forgot to mention, we had originally had this stove on medium high. We had it at like a 6, but I noticed it started really boiling. So I kind of turned it down to medium low at a 4. So I'm just gonna keep on stirring, because look how it's like burning on the side. So I'm just making sure it doesn't burn on the bottom. How's the taste test?
Something's off.
Like...
That lemon pepper is very powerful. Let's put a little bit more Old Bay seasoning.
And that should be perfect. And I taste tested it. Wow, this is really spicy. So add the hot sauce to your spicy level, or omit it entirely if you don't like hot sauce or spiciness.
You could go for the mild.
Yeah, because we put 2 tablespoons of hot sauce and it's spicy. But we like spicy, so it's fine. So our sauce is finished. Now Jean's gonna add the shrimp to our boiling water.
So supposedly the shrimp is supposed to rise when it's done. Supposedly. But, and all the other people say it takes like a minute for it to go. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, not too much.
Yeah, water's not really boiling. Sorry, I just realized the fan was on, guys. So our water's not really boiling. But we got impatient, so we just added it in. And it's boiling enough. It's just not bubbling. So we're just gonna wait till the shrimp finishes. So the shrimp's basically finished boiling, and now we're just gonna add it to the sauce. And we're just gonna give it a little bath. As you can see, the sauce actually thickened because we took it off the heat, so I'm just gonna turn the heat back on. Turn the heat back on to like let it like loosen because it got really thick. So, and we're just gonna add all of the shrimp in here. And also after the shrimp, I don't know if I recorded, but we also made corn. So we're just gonna add the corn after we add the shrimp.